What you just watched was a mashup between Transformation Church, head by Mike Todd, as well as The Weeknd's concert. And for me, the similarities are striking. You have to know that the devil himself loves sacred places. He loves to be in what should be set apart spaces. You can't forget that Lucifer, who disguises himself as an angel of light, started off in the heavenlies. He started off in heaven, so he's comfortable in those spaces. And so what the devil does, right, is he takes narcissistic people, and in this light, narcissistic leaders, narcissistic pastors, and he positions them in churches. And what that does is it creates a loophole, it creates a doorway for the enemy to gain access to the congregation, right, through that narcissistic leader. And just because somebody calls themselves a pastor or knows the word of God, it does not mean that they are truly what they claim to be. Because first of all, there's absolutely no such thing as a narcissistic pastor. You're either a narcissist or you are a pastor. Those two do not mesh, because narcissists never conform to the will of God. They never ever allow it to be about God or for God to get the glory, because they view themselves as God. And so when you have these narcissistic pastors, right, with their churches and their followings cult-like, what happens is they begin to create a different type of religion, one that aligns and looks like the world. These are the type of leaders that say worship was high, worship was phenomenal, and they make it like an experience that we as humans can justify that this was right before God. But the question must always be, was this pleasing to God? Does this reverence God? Did it glorify God? Remember back in the day when Kirk Franklin came up with Star? All that was a doorway for the Kirk Franklin we see now. Govern yourself accordingly.